When the tones drop, you don't know what you're going to.
We're going into the unknown. And when I hear a structure fire, I'm like, let's do it.
My heart's racing. It's a lot going through my mind.
It's an adrenaline rush.
There's never the same fire, there's never the same accident, there's never the same call for service.
You got lights, you got sirens, you got the radio going. It's really exciting. There's a different type of feeling when the road is going like this with traffic and you're going right down the center lane.
I wish that everyone that thinks about being a volunteer firefighter to feel that exhilaration, to feel this sense of triumph, of satisfaction.
You know, when everybody else is running out, we're running in and we're taking care of the problem.
Well, the town of Newburgh is fortunate to have several fire departments. It has a Middle Hope Fire Department, Goodwill Fire Department, Cronomer Valley, Winona Lake, Orange Lake, part of Platico. We border with Coldenham, which is also part of the town of Newburgh, and Stewart Air Guard.
It's 100% volunteer. These are your friends, your neighbors, people you see every day at the stores, the people that your children go to school with. In fact, some are your teachers.
It's great here. There's a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of friends.
Still in high school, but I went through all the fire courses classes. So I went through BFO and IFO, and I also did the EMT school, which I just graduated from.
There's many different things that it could lead you into a career in being a paramedic, EMT, police officer. You can be a career fireman out of it.
We have members at my agency now that are career members. We have members like myself as a police officer, other members here.
It's opened up a whole slew of doors for me joining the fire department. The training that they give you, it's just carried on into life.
I was a firefighter first, so as far as patients that have been in accidents, that kind of prepared me for seeing it in the emergency room. And then vice versa, being an ER nurse, it gave me a different skill set to help people on calls that are in car accidents and traumatic events.
It puts you into the real world and you see things which most people don't, and it helps you be like, oh, I like doing this, or I don't like doing this, or this really intrigues me.
It got me out of my comfort zone. It challenged me to do things, and it prepared me for the military, and it prepared me later on in life when I became a police officer and, police chief.
It also creates strong bonds that can last a lifetime, and it creates friendships and family that some people may not have outside of a fire department.
The people around you will help you see who you really are, and then they'll help you work towards yourself to deal with those scenarios.
At the end of the day, we have each other's backs, and that's the most important thing.
I tell CPR classes, when you put your hands on a dead person and make them come alive again, it's a big deal.
There is not a better feeling in this world than saving a life.
You get a thrill knowing that you're helping.
I feel like I'm always out there helping, whether it's kids or adults, and everything just goes together. And we also do fire prevention and education.
I like the idea that as you're the old guy, you're becoming a mentor, right? And you create this, you have all these new young people that are looking up to you, and I take that as a very important part of my life now, is that I'm mentoring, I'm helping out, and giving the future to someone else.
At the burn center I'm able to go and be able to practice searching and putting out the fires.
I learned how to stretch lines, I learned how to throw ladders, I know how to go into buildings, put a fire out, search and rescue.
I didn't grow up operating chainsaws or learning how to use, different tools. And you get that gear, you get that helmet, you feel like you can do anything, and you learn all these different skills, and it's amazing.
It's awesome. You feel so badass.
You know, you have to work, and if you work hard, you can absolutely do anything that you put your mind to.
It certainly bolsters your self-confidence. It exposes you to a command structure, which I think any job has. It makes you a more valuable employee.
Building trust, learning how to work collaboratively with other people, those are all life skills that you can then take into any career in the world.
The volunteer fire service has lost so much of its manpower over the decades that there's times where you have barely enough to do the job.
So if we do have a structure fire, it's me looking at a board to see how many members are coming and where they're coming from and how quick we can get to the scene.
Time is crucial when something like that is happening.
We need people that are motivated and ready to help their community and get involved and be there.
If you want to be part of the community and make friends and fit in, volunteer. That's the easiest, fastest way to do it.
I love it. I really do. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
We have a lot of other young people just like you, young men, young women working side by side.
We need people to respond to these emergencies that are volunteers to help people in their community. Because if we don't, then nobody will.
Come and see what it's all about. Talk to people, ask questions, be present, and then make a decision, because it's so rewarding once you do make that decision to become a firefighter.